This is another episode of the Open Forum brought to you by Interactive Entertainment, presented by Optimal Agreements, and powered and directed by Oklahoma Hittermeister PPLSI. Legal Shield gets your loved ones wedded together for $29.99. That is PPLSI, www.wearelegalshield.james, sir.
Well, it's actually jservice.legalshieldassociate.com/protect. Check it out.
You heard it first. All right. Well, how's your day going so far?
And we working, man. We're going to work. We're on the road, so that's why we in the work truck. We making money while we making content at the same time.
Throwing some in the air.
Throwing some
with our feet on the ground.
Definitely.
All right, so let's get straight to it.
Where we fitting right now.
Yep. What would be your opinion on the times right now? Like, there seems to be a little hypersexuality in modern mainstream media, not like fringe media. You always had those like examples of firework or sex store, little like on the side of the interstates and stuff like that. But now it seems to be in the middle of the town square instead of like kind of on the outskirts of society. It seems to be in mainstream. So how do you feel about like the over-sexualization or just the hypersexualization of mainstream content and like men being weak to the female and being weak to the flesh?
Well, I think definitely society has gotten more desensitized to a lot of more, I guess you would call it, the old R is now the PG-13, and the old X is now R. You know what I mean? So everything is
the old guard is gone.
Well, it's just you could say the moral
acceptance is more. It's like they're slipping stuff in.
Well, you could say the moral standard has decayed and it's lower.
Okay, yeah.
So the moral standards are just going away. So therefore, everything is, like you said, hypersexuality, hyper gore. Like I was just over a friend of mine's house. They were watching that Scream. Like, I don't know, they were binging Scream for some reason. They just wanted to keep watching Scream. So
murder, death, kill.
Yeah. But then when you watch it, it's like everything's just gory. Like even all these shows now, like they want to make sure that they focus on like how many times the guy gets stabbed, how smashed his face is, and how much blood is coming out, and how much they put it on screen.
Whereas before it would like clip out.
Yeah, you like see a little bit of it.
It's gonna be alright.
What is that mean?
Hey, yeah, we're still good though. We're still live and streaming. How we doing, everybody? Quick little technical difficulty, but we're back in the game, baby. Like, you know what I mean? Clap back on Sunday.
How can you see what? Oh, the thing came out.
Awesome. Thank you. Back in action.
Can you see? Why can't we see what's on the video?
Okay, this is orientation is locked. Well, we can always do this. How about this? A little do-si-do action. How about that? It's fine. I have faith it's gonna turn out fine. I can see it right now.
Yeah. All you can see is I can't really see what the camera angle is.
Thank you.
Are you in there?
Yes. James had microphones. So this will be a new update to today's stream.
Shout out DJI. We always use top-of-the-line DJI equipment. Oh yeah, it just jumps out of the thing. Swipe up on it. You should like put a little bit of the screen sideways, maybe swipe sideways. Is it muted or not? It looks like this speaker is muted.
Having a quick little.
Dude, let me see the transmitter.
One second, guys. How you doing? right. Well, I'm just gonna do it like this and kick it like that. Hold on to it, make sure everything, you know what I mean, is A1 for the rest of the, you know what I mean, rest of the stream. And so, I think that hypersexualization is because it's just things, like you said, things have been eroded.
You said the reason or
And
why it's getting that way?
Yeah, it's because also the people who had to do those sexual favors that you're hearing about in the mainstream news now, are one generation away from being in control. So it's like, or being like the old heads. And so it's like, the intern, of course, isn't going to be able to do what they got to do in terms of leverage, but they're not going to have to go through what the other people had to go through in terms of like pain and difficulty. And so it's kind of like better for the younger people now. Obviously, they don't have to go through, hopefully, government they do, but they don't. Hopefully, they don't. But they're not going to have as much market share as like the old, because like they said on the stream, they're like Jimmy Iovine, Russell Simmons, Leo Cohen, like the only 3 people in Clive Davis, like the only like 4 people in music.
Right.
Now there's 4.
The gatekeepers. Basically.
Yeah, so like there's only 4 of you in the whole world. You know what I mean? So yeah, of course they're doing, and like the Weinsteins.
Well, I think social media is
Epstein's,
changing that. That's why they're trying to get to the streamers now.
To influence, and
they want to get it before, so they can control it.
Well, they program it. I seen the website where
Notice how all the streamers, they have these celebrities. Every streamer is attached to a celebrity. Or they try to attach celebrities to the streamers.
Yeah, they try to make the streamers these celebrities. No, they all have handlers. They all have companies that have management.
Already are celebrities to their fans.
Yeah.
They just want their audience.
And that data. So be mindful of what you digest during the day in terms of your content as well, and who you support by supporting your content.
The ultimate goal, I think what needs to be said is, all this is happening because we live in a fallen world and the world belongs to Satan. God gave it to him. Okay? So it's ultimately all going to go downhill. As the Bible tells us, that the world will be renewed. So once this world is come to the brink of destruction, that's when it's going to be renewed. So don't expect things to get better. Expect them to get a lot worse.
I'm going to get all fucked up. That's what he's saying.
But at the same time, we're called to be in this world but not of this world. So we have to separate ourselves from the world. I was just listening to a scripture the other day. It said, the eye is the light to the soul. It said, so that if your eye has darkness, it says, how dark is that darkness? Which means that your eye is like the gateway. So it says, guard your eyes, guard your mind. And somebody in the Bible, I can't remember who it was, but they made a covenant. He said, I will make a covenant with my eyes, for I will not let no vile thing enter in. Which means he doesn't want to look any vile thing. He doesn't want it to enter his eyes, into his soul. Because you can't unsee stuff. You know what I mean? Once you see it, you can't unsee it. And the devil knows that. That's why he puts it on TV. That's why, kids are on Google and they type in Barbie Ken doll and you get a porn site. You know what I mean? It's like damn.
About to mute it.
Because once they see
All right, back with it. All right. And so, what's going on with the next topic, Mr. James?
Well, I mean, I think we finished the last topic, which was about kind of the way the world is going with the hypersexualization, desensitizing of us, you know. So, just want to end with, Jesus is the only name that saves, one and only way, truth, and life.
Yes,
Amen.
Yes, sir. Jesus will help us always.
All right. So yeah, we can move on to the next.
Just take that under consideration. Put that in the forefront of your mind. All right, Mr. James, what's the next topic?
Topic. We have on the list here. Well, that topic, I guess, man being weak to the flesh. So I was going to touch on that a little bit. For my fellow believers, if you're not a believer, this is what we believe. That the spirit and the flesh are opposite of each other. So the spirit is opposed to the flesh opposed to the spirit. So the things of the flesh are not what the spirit wants, and the things of the spirit are not what the flesh wants. For example, your spirit wants to have a family and have unconditional love that's reciprocated through the family. That's what the spirit wants. Love, real love, genuine. The flesh wants lust, wants, the one-night stands, the sex without marriage, the sex without a family, abortion so that we can keep having sex and live our free life. That's what the flesh wants. Flesh wants now, spirit wants forever. So when we be weak to the flesh, or when we feed the flesh, we strengthen the spirit, or we weaken the spirit, we feed the spirit, or when we starve the flesh, we strengthen the spirit. There was a saying, I can't remember what it was. It was like a story about like a wolf or something. Like there's like a, what was it? Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can pull it up on Google. Okay, so it says there's a story. It's an old Cherokee teaching his grandson. It says, "A fight is going on inside me," he said to the boy. "It is a terrible fight, and it is between two wolves. One wolf is evil. He has anger, envy, sorrow, regret, greed, arrogance, self-pity, guilt, resentment, inferiority, lies, false pride, superiority, and ego." And we would go ahead and add in there lust and the flesh. You know what I mean? Everything of the flesh in there. And he continues, the other one is good. He has joy, peace, love, hope, serenity, humility, kindness, benevolence, empathy, generosity, truth, compassion, and faith. He says the same fight is going on inside you and inside every other person too. He said the grandson thought about it for a minute and then asked his grandfather, he said, which wolf will win? The old Cherokee simply replied, the one you feed. The one that you feed. Exactly. So when you feed the flesh, then the flesh gets stronger, right? And that's the enemy of the spirit. So if we feed the spirit, which means we have to starve the flesh, which means that we say, oh.
It's like giving you a tunnel vision on your relationship. When you dibbling and dabbling online or whatever, or in person, like in between routes and stuff, like, not you, but when I dibble dab, like, oh, I'll flirt with a girl at the gas station, get a number, versus literally just in and out, or just not. Difference, like my relationship will always be so much better versus I don't know where I stand because she can tell someone's off because of how I'm
Well, say for example,
Acting.
let's say for example, you're a single guy, right?
Man, if I was a single man, literally, what's her name? Shorty was walking to the gas station with me. But I'm muted.
Well, I mean, and that's what I was getting at. Like, so say for example, and that's the flesh again. So like, say for example, you know, we're creating.
Mr. J, when I say,
I already know, like 10 plus, right? Off the charts, yeah.
I could have juggled both of them.
Right.
Might have had a circus.
Right. But that's the now. That's not the forever.
Barnum Bailey's been around for 100 years.
Right. Well,
I'm joking.
no, you're right. So, and it's just people choose what they want.
And they complain when they yes.
You gotta be once you make your bed, you gotta sleep in.
Staying on that, yes.
Once you go to the buffet, you sit at the table, you gotta eat that shit. I mean,
You see that one dude got arrested? He said, "No, it says all you can eat."
Right.
Dude was like, "Sir, get up." No. He about to go to jail behind that shit.
right.
Everything. The police officer talking about something, "Sir, get up." Yeah, everything. I ain't been to a buffet in a good while. I'm about to go one of these days. That shit. Sit down, just everything.
Smash. I'm done with that era of my life, man. To be honest with you, speaking on this topic, I mean, have you ever fasted?
Oh yeah. Incidentally and
it's crazy because like if you like say for example when you got a when you got a lot of money, like when you're sitting high on the hog, you got bread, like you gonna eat out every day. I'm gonna eat Texas Roadhouse tonight, Applebee's tomorrow. Like I'm just eating out because I got bread, whatever, right? Versus I'm choosing like not to spend my money and not to eat, and I'm fasting. You know what I mean? Like to me, when you splurge, like it kind of feels good, but at the same time you're like, man, I really didn't need that.
After effects, yeah.
I really didn't have to do that. I could have did something a lot more smarter or better with that money or with that time. You know what I mean? But you did it just because you can. And that's the old saying, you know, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do it. I mean, and most motherfuckers are like, why are you doing it? Oh, because I can. Okay, well, that doesn't mean you should. You know what I mean? Just because you can. And
back to the lusty thing, niggas be trying to knock other niggas' bitches off just because they think they can, and they forget they bitch about to get knocked off.
Will throw the pussy at them, and then they're like, well, I'm going to knock it off because you threw it at me.
Just because.
But that don't mean you can. That's why I try to tell my son, that's why you got a baby by a girl that doesn't want to marry you. Because she threw the pussy on you and you didn't say you fuck because you knew you could. You know what I mean? But these females is playing dudes like the dudes who used to play females. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? These motherfucking bitches got niggas in their phone talking about free lunch, free dinner. That's how you label it in their phone.
Facts on everything.
You know what I mean? Like, who's calling? Oh, that's dinner calling. Oh, tomorrow that's breakfast calling.
Man,
that's my weekend calling. You know what I mean?
I seen this chick. She used to dance or whatever, and I was over at her crib. She trying to find her phone. I found it. My number was Yes. My name was Yes. On everything.
I guess it would be better to know.
I'm like, what the fuck is Yes? She goes, cause I call you, you gonna say yes. I'm like,
Zing, she's like, that's the yes man.
Everything, only for something else, not for something else.
Yes for what?
Yeah,
I would be the yes man for.
Man, she was in the Uber, and you know what I mean? I'm not pulling over. Yeah, hell no. That's what I was yes to. I wasn't yes to no currency, no motherfucker, none of that. Hell no.
Well, and that's the thing. So,
but even that is still strange. Or like, my bad for yelling.
You set the boundaries. Though, like I was trying to tell my son, like when you say no, you you are in the power position. Just like when it comes to the flesh. Like, I got money in my pocket. I go eat whatever the fuck I want, but I say, nope, I'm not eating shit because I'm fasting. Who's in control? My money? My appetite? Nope. And that's how the devil been killing us and destroying us since the beginning of time. Is he destroys us with our appetites. We're a slave to our own appetites. Whether it be sex, food, drugs, alcohol, partying, it don't matter what it is. TV, comfort. It could be just laying in the fucking bed in a blanket.
They said it's better to conquer yourself than to conquer your enemies.
Yeah. They said he who conquers his mind is better than he who takes the city. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That means you in control. Like, you're living how you want to live, not how your stomach or your dick or your... They said that mammals, their brain is wired to think food and sex. That's all they need to survive. Food, sex, food, sex. They said, but if you're a male, it's sex, food, sex, food. You know what I mean? Because we get the sex before the food. We're like, we'll fuck then eat. When the female's like, we need to get the food, then we're all set, now we're ready to have sex. You know what I mean?
Nice.
You know what I mean? That's what they mean by, I need to get in the
restaurant so I can go get wine and dine, get in the mood, and not feel bad about this. Because they want to do it. They just want to, like you said, they don't want to worry about nothing. They want to be like you said, in the mood.
They don't want to feel like they're giving up something to somebody.
Used or something. Yeah.
Just like when I first was with, my wife now. She was like, I don't want to do this if you're not going to be somebody that is serious about me. And I feel you. That's what everybody is worried about, guys and girls. Like, I don't want to just be with you. And guys don't necessarily thinking of it as the fucking part. Like, they're just like, I just want to be with you. Like, I'll fuck, like, if we can fuck. But if the real guy that wants to really be with you, he'll wait. It don't matter how long it takes. Like, if he really want to be with you, like, if you want to wait, I'll wait. It's cool. Exactly. I know I'm gonna get it some eventually, but I just gotta prove to you that I'm the one that's worth giving it to. You know what I mean?
And she want to use that motherfucker herself.
You say what?
I said, and she want to use that motherfucker herself anyways.
Use it herself.
That pussy. No, she want to use that pussy anyways. So just use it with me.
Exactly. Right. But you gotta be the one that she wants to use it with.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I said this to myself yesterday. I was gonna put it on Facebook, but I was like, nah. Everybody's bitch is easy for somebody. I don't judge these girls or these circumstances. I don't judge because, they're floozy. For somebody, on everything, I didn't have plenty of girls double back talking about some I'll never treat him the way that I did for you, or I treated him a little bit like I treated you and I regretted it. Blah blah blah. These girls my ex telling me that shit. I'm like, damn, like, all right, that's what's up. But I'm glad that we both know that that's not what it's gonna be. But it's we're gonna be cool or whatever. But the whole time it's like he said, like Mr. James said, you gotta set the standard for how you gonna be received. If you're saying no, that means you're gonna say yes to everything else but that. So then when she do get on your page and say yes, I mean she signed up for everything that you set up, and none of the bullshit that probably might have had y'all an issue with either each other or someone else in the past. So then it's just clear skies. So that's my take on that. I say it's like set standards and then follow through on it to be able to gain understanding, because they understand that you are detailed and you figure it out. They're gonna let you. They're gonna watch you figure it out. It's gonna be like a puzzle to watch you solve the problem. Excuse me. Instead of figuring out if you can understand and interpret and then solve the problem. You know what I mean? If she call you to fix the flat, that's better than finding out in real time if you know how to fix the flat. You know what I mean? It's two different energies. One's sweet, hey, can you please, versus, do you even know how to do this? Like, you know what I mean? Like she could have just cussed your ass out. She go stop at the stop sign, pop a tire. Hey, I'm at the stop sign. Can you come help me? Mm-hmm. I could have just been an ain't shit bitch ass nigga 10 minutes ago. You see what I'm saying? Like,
well, you see that one video? It's a guy. It's old, but it went viral because the guy pulls up on this girl. He's like, hey. She's like, well, I don't know if she's on the phone or what, but she's like in her driver's seat. And he was like, hey. He kept trying to get her attention. She finally was like, I have a boyfriend. She was like yelling at him. He was like, I was just trying to tell you your tire's flat.
Oh yeah.
She was like,
Oh, can you help me? No.
Like, get your fucking boyfriend to help you.
Not everything. I have a boyfriend. This one lady who's like a 18-year-old, 19-year-old chick working at a fast food restaurant in the window, and then those are dope. And then these like 3 black dudes was just like da 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 blah blah blah, trying to order their food. Da da da. And then like she gets to the window, he goes, hey, can I get a large fry too? She goes, huh? He goes, can I have a large fry too? She's like, oh no, I have a boyfriend. Everyone's like, what? Like,
I like how this one dude, I've seen him, he was pranking he goes up to he walked by this chick, he like dropped something, and then she grabs him, she's like, hey sir, you dropped this, and he's like walking, he's like, I have a girlfriend, he was yelling, he's like, I have a girlfriend, leave me alone. And she's just trying to give him that thing that he dropped.
yeah.
But he's fucking with her because he's like trying to act like she's trying to hit on him.
Oh, where?
He's like, I got a girlfriend, bitch, leave me alone.
Man, I seen one video. Dude was walking with his girl, and his girl was trying to flirt with like his man, like his homie, and like she like went around his man right here to like his homie, and like so her arm was like this, and she like tapped him on the shoulder, and the guy like punches her in the ribs, so she like ah. And he's like, he's not a bro. That's a bro for life or something like that. Like, cause he went like this to like,
yeah.
so I wouldn't like hurt her, but it like,
Here.
he's like, don't touch me. That's your mom supposed to be my man's girlfriend, harlot, scoundrel.
So what do you mean by women sniff out men having fun without?
Oh man, like shit like that. Like I'm like, yo, like, how do you know that like I'm having a good time right now? And you seem to want to like be more interested in how it can end more
Did
than.
you see that stand up by that one fat dude? It went viral there for a minute.
No.
See if I can pull him up.
But no, also with the food stuff, I don't splurge on like anything but like the lifestyle. That's it. I ain't bought nothing, clothes, shoes, that kind of stuff since like July last year. Since before actually. Literally. I mean, I used to take Ubers to the mall and get fresh. Just for my intention of getting fresh, and I bring back some shit from the mall food court to be like a meal plan. And then I got involved. So now I got to be involved and everything. Oh, you gonna get involved? Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, listen to this, bro.
Talk to a man that's been married a long time. Ask your grandfather, how does he stay married so long? He'll tell you, happy wife, happy life. Because she prioritizes happiness. Not once does that nigga say, keep it real with a young blood. They love that shit. Just be honest with her and everything will work itself out. No, nigga. If she's happy, congratulations. Nigga, you get to be married a little longer. That's how it works. And
That's so true.
They get happiness, fellas.
So real.
Because they prioritize happiness. So make sure that they're happy. Because once they're happy, then in return, you still don't get happiness, nigga. It don't work like that. Well, you thought it was reciprocal? Yo, I know you don't get happiness, nigga. And I know it sounds fucked up to some of the women, but it's okay. Because your man don't want any happiness from you, for real. He don't try to, no lady in here, please don't try to prove me wrong and dedicate your day tomorrow to making your nigga happy. Fellas, think about that. Think about your woman waking up tomorrow and dedicating her entire day to making you happy. Doesn't that sound like
following
the
you
worst
around
day of your fucking life? Worst day of your fucking life.
Now bringing her around is different than her
Because
following
she's
you
not
around.
gonna ask you what she can do to make you happy. She's just gonna do a bunch of shit she feels should make you happy. And if you don't act the way she hopes you would act, so what she's doing now is a problem that you're not happy about some shit you never asked her to do. Delusional as fuck. There's some niggas in here laughing hard as shit, and there's some other niggas here in prison like, man, I wish I could laugh, bro.
I wish I could laugh.
You don't get happiness. And listen, it's nonsense. No man wants happiness from his woman. We wouldn't even believe you if you tried. Fellas, can you imagine you coming home, putting a pen and a piece of paper in front of your woman and say, write down what it's going to take for, and she puts a pen and paper in front of you and say, hey baby, write down what it's going to take for me to make you happy. Fellas, what are you writing? You ain't got shit, do you? Look at them, nothing. Ladies, if y'all are so rational, why the fuck don't they have anything to write?
I got a couple things.
Because they don't believe that you actually give a fuck about making them happy. He know it's a trap. As soon as he writes down what you can do to make him happy, you're gonna look at him and go, so you saying I don't do this? So you saying I'm not happy, you're not happy? That's what you're saying? Delusional as fuck. So you're in luck, ladies. Men don't care nothing about happiness. Men care about peace. That's all men care about anyway. Men go through their whole life going like, this is how a man thinks. Long as no one's fucking with me, what a day. That's what peace looks like, ladies. That's all he wants is peace. Just wants to get to the end of the day where he feel like, hey, I ain't got nothing on my plate. It's over. Peace. But fellas, that is your job. It's your job to facilitate and keep your own peace. Your woman will not give you peace. She don't know nothing about peace. Peace ain't even some shit that they experience. Women know happiness. They don't know peace. If you ask a woman about peace, what peace is, she'll just describe extreme happiness.
I'm waiting to see
the reason women will never experience peace is because peace resides where nothing is happening. When nothing is happening, that's where peace resides.
Or women will sniff
and they
out
will never
when a man
know
is
what
having
the
fun.
fuck that's like. Because there's never a time ever in a woman's life where she's thinking of nothing. The whole time I've been up here, your woman's been thinking the whole fucking time. And every time I say something she disagree with, she's like, fuck this fat nigga. He don't know what the fuck. They can't even just sit here and listen. Delusional as fuck. Delusional, can't do it. Not a woman in here that stopped thinking for a second. They can't do it. They will never know peace. So because they don't know peace, fellas, it is your responsibility.
It's interesting stuff. It's a good, it's definitely a good speaking point.
Find your peace and keep your own peace. She will not help you, and she don't give a fuck about your peace, especially if it interferes with her happiness. I'm telling you. And I know it's some ladies in here like, nah, fuck that. I care about my man peace. I'll make sure he's at peace. And you know what? You're a fucking liar. And I'll show you who you are. Now, ladies, let's say you and your man are home alone. Home alone. It's just you two in the house. Y'all are on opposite sides of the house.
Here it is. This shit
And
right
you're
here.
happy. You're really happy. It's the best day of your fucking life. You've never been this happy before. And instead of going, man, I'm so happy, I just want to dwell in this all day. For some reason you go, I wonder what he's doing. It's really quiet in here. It almost sounds like peace. So what do? You walk to the other side of the house just to see what this nigga's doing. And then you look in the room, and you look, and you see him, and he's not doing anything. This nigga's just looking off into the distance. Smiling. Do you go, damn, he looks happy. I'm gonna leave him alone. Or do you go, fuck is this nigga smiling about? Delusional as fuck.
What the fuck are you smiling about?
These people don't want peace. Complain about it. Y'all are the most dysfunctional people on the planet. How dare you criticize us? Emotionally unstable. They don't care nothing about rationale at
like
all.
mozzarella stick? Alright.
You are
Good grubs.
exactly-
Thank you.
They just want to. I'm glad you said that. Don't want peace. They just want attention. Now that is a woman on her way. Women are crazy. They say crazy type shit, man. Don't do crazy stuff like go through your nigga's phone. That's how I know y'all are irrational people. Irrational people. Because you don't really have a reason to go through his phone. That's why we think you crazy. Because the reason you give us, no, they're not really doing something wrong. It's just you're crazy. You're crazy. Because you don't have evidence that he's doing something wrong. And instead of going, maybe my nigga's a good nigga, you go, this nigga's getting better at lying. And you go look for something that could piss you off. That is I'm telling you, fellas, the only reason why they do it, because they're crazy. They are delusional. They love to hurt. They love, I'm going to tell you what they do. Think about it. One of their favorite things, fellas, don't you ever stop lying to them, because one of their favorite things, women love to catch you in a lie. It's their favorite shit. And if you never lie to them, they never get the opportunity, but you'll never get the opportunity. If I stop lying, you go through the phone, bitch. Why are you not listening? What's happening? I'm telling you, they don't hear what you're saying. They don't hear it. It's a lot of niggas' phones going through right now because he's telling the truth. You should have just lied. I should have just lied. I'm telling you, they are addicted to the feeling. They enjoy catching you in a lie. They catch you. If a woman doesn't like catching you in a lie, then explain to me why every time they do, they smile. Anytime your woman catches you in this nose, you're like, where were you? Oh, no, I was at Jason's house. He said Jason's house. Happy as fuck.
Happy as fuck.
Happy as fuck. I don't know what that feeling is. It must feel good.
Alright. So anyway. So yeah. Women will sniff at a man's happiness.
Yes, on everything. That's what happened. We was too many times. So yeah, go check that out. It's Ryan Davis, Laugh Factory.
Yeah, that too was hilarious, man.
On everything, that shit was.
It's called Delusional as Fuck. Women are delusional as fuck. Chocolate Sundays comedy.
Everything.
Check that out.
So what's the next topic?
Next topic. All right. So we love y'all women. We won't be nowhere without you. Just want to let you know.
Facts.
Know y'all talking the same thing about us. It's all logical
Absolutely,
asses.
absolutely.
You know what I mean? But we real simple. So just keep it simple with us. We'll try to do our best with y'all. So next topic on the books. We're looking at Vlad TV Rock Nation tweets.
Oh shit.
So everybody started running with that thing. All right, we got to ask you McAfee for video.